Hi, I'm Jay Martinez coming to you live from the headquarters of ESPN in Connecticut. We're here to talk with Isaac, Ryan, and Sky about their strategy of their NBA and NCAA tournament kickoff. First, we have Ryan to talk about planning and implementation. Hi, Ryan.
Hi. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to make a tournament sort of like March Madness and the NBA playoffs where we mesh NBA players with NCAA players and have them play through a bracket, and it's all going to be charitable, and they get to choose the foundation that they want to donate to. What we're going to do is we're going to have 32 teams performing in 4 different locations: Miami, New York, LA, and Phoenix. So there will be 8 teams in each bracket, and they're going to play 3 games, single elimination, and then the 4 teams that make it to the semifinals will go through LA and New York to the championship game. So it'll be approximately 31 games total. One of the problems that we had to come up with was if we have games on New York and Miami coast, and then we have games on the West Coast in LA and Phoenix, they're completely different time zones. And we need to make it so that it's convenient for people all over the US to watch at the same time. So what we're going to do is we're going to have the games that are on the East Coast be played earlier, and the games that are on the West Coast be played 3 hours later, with roughly 30 minutes between to give time for to make time for overtime, or if the game is extended, so that media connections don't have problems like that. The next thing we had to worry about with implementation was the staffing. We had two opportunities we could take. We could completely restaff, recruit, and select people and then train them, which could be really not cost effective and it would take a long time. Or what we could do is we could try to get the human resources departments from March Madness and from the NBA playoffs and sort of mesh those together, because they already know what they're doing. We wouldn't need to retrain them, and just take those human resources department and make it part of this tournament. The last part of the implementation that we had to worry about was who's going to be in charge of the services, who's going to supply it. Well, one of our sponsors is going to be Coca-Cola, so we decided that we would have them take care of all the food and the drinks, and the merchandise we would hopefully have Coca-Cola design some sort of t-shirt and other merchandise, foam fingers that they could take care of as well.
Awesome. Sounds like it's going to be a really nice event. Next, we have Isaac, who will talk about sponsorships.
So when we were first beginning this planning process, and we thought about, where are we going to get this money from? Where's the budget going to come from in the first place? And as Ryan mentioned, it's going to be a big charitable event, and we know that there's a ton of corporations that work with both the NCAA and the NBA that love doing charitable work. And so we reached out and we did some research about, who are these sponsors and which one of these can we target for this huge charitable event, this invitational that we're hosting. And we settled on Coca-Cola, and they were absolutely more than ready to be the main sponsor of this huge invitational that we had. And along the way, we picked up multiple different sponsors who have also been this huge help from both the NCAA that supported as a whole, and also just men's basketball, and also the NBA, which these separate teams usually have these sponsors, and they were more than happy to be a sponsorship proponent of our invitational.
Very cool. Thank you, Isaac. Finally, we have Sky to talk about marketing and budgeting.
So for marketing, honestly, the best thing that's ever happened to us is all of the social media. So using Twitter, all of the Facebook's accounts, and the Instagram. So we're just blowing all the tournaments and all that stuff up through social media. We'll be using that stuff. We're also doing a lot of hashtagging the Coca-Cola Invitational to promote that as well. And on the budget side, it's pretty hard because you have all these different events going on and you have to staff them. And so you have to, count the numbers for the concession stands, the shirts that are going to be sold, all these people you're hiring for security. And luckily, though, Coca-Cola did step in, and they're going to take a part of the athletes, and they're going to take over their clothes and the things that they need. So we won't have to, make out like a space for that for the budgeting. So yeah, it's all just coming together well, and we are just super excited to get it kicked off. And so yeah, I don't know if anyone else has any more last few words to say or anything. But yeah, we're excited.
Just come out and show your support.
Yeah, we'd love your guys' support. And yeah.
Very cool. Well, we're excited to watch the event on ESPN and tune in later to keep...
Also, you can donate at www.coca-colainvitational.com.
Yes, that would be
Please come
great.
out and help out all sorts of organizations.
All the support would be best. Thank you.